What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here, and in this video, I just wanted to give a shout out to Igneous Hammer. I want to go over some perks to be looking for on the weapon, as it is available from Trials this weekend, and it is a monster. The first week of Trials, I grinded out a ton of rep at Saint 14 to get the roll that he was dropping, which was small bore, armor-piercing rounds, encore, and Eye of the Storm with a range masterwork. The last time Saint had a god roll I wanted was the Unwavering Duty machine gun with subsistence and killing tally, but I didn't grind it out, and then I never got the roll despite focusing a ton of engrams. The same thing happened to me at Saladin with Roar the Bear with Demolitionist and Lasting Impression. Sometimes RNG just hates me. But I learned my lesson, and this time I was like, nope, I'm grinding till I get the guaranteed god roll. And I'm so glad I did. I don't play a ton of PvP, but I got gilded at Iron Lord last week, and I barely ever took off Igneous Hammer. I did for a few games to test some other weapons, but then I just wanted to go back to using my baby. The roll that Saint had has 87 range, and with Season of the Witch, Bungie reworked their range stat on hand cannons among other weapons. They also made rangefinder not matter for fall off distance anymore, which will affect the rolls that you're going for this weekend. So let's talk about my roll. With 87 range, this thing has a damage fall off of 38.74 meters, and let me tell you, this thing is rangy. And even when it does hit fall off, it isn't too steep. So you can still hit crits for like 70 damage and still get a 3-tap even into the 40 meter ranges. Next, we have Encore, which was also reworked from its original form. It now states final blows grant a stacking stability, range, and accuracy bonus to this weapon. Precision final blows grant more stacks. It can go up to 4 stacks with precision kills granting more stacks, and each stack you get 5 range and 8 stability, and it increases the accuracy cone by 1.25%. And let me tell you, this thing snags headshots. Some of the kills I got with it during my playtime were just nasty. I was shocked at how easily it can click heads. So with Encore, the weapon gets even better. So if you get a headshot kill, you'll get 2 stacks of Encore, and that will go to 97 range on this roll, which has a fall off distance of about 40 meters. It's just absurd. And then we also have Eye of the Storm. This grants you bonus handling and accuracy cone size as your health gets lower. It maxes out when you are at critical health. This perk absolutely helps you win duels, and that is what I love about this roll so much. You have a win now and a win later perk. Eye of the Storm helps you get that first kill, and then Encore procs to juice up the weapon even more with range and stability, making it feel even better. I used to rock a Rampage roll on Igneous back when it could 2-tap, but I think I like this roll more because it just feels so damn good. So let's talk about some other perks on this thing. First, let's go for PvE. My choice would be Rapid Hit all day for that increase to reload speed. That is about all I would go for in the left column for PvE. You could try Heal Clip if you like, but hand cannons have slow reload speed despite the rework to reload recently, and I just find this perk underwhelming to be quite honest. I already have a roll with Heal Clip and Frenzy, which should be a god roll, but I just honestly don't really like Heal Clip. So Rapid Hit it is. And in the right column, we have a few good perks. Frenzy is my go-to here for the increase in damage, handling, and even more reload speed. Again, I know hand cannons got a reload buff, but I still hate reloading them, so these perks are amazing together. I wouldn't go for Incandescent personally because Zali's Bane from Kingsfall can get enhanced Incandescent since it is craftable, and Incandescent is one of the few perks where the crafted version is substantially better than the regular version. But if you do want it for a certain build and you don't have access to Zali's Bane, then go for it. Golden Tricorn could absolutely have some good play in PvE as well, especially on something with lots of ability spam like a Sunbracer's Warlock. Precision Instrument is nice, but Golden Tricorn can get a stronger damage buff, and Frenzy, though it is weaker, is quicker to proc and has additional benefits outside of extra damage. But given how easy it is to land crits with this weapon, it is still a decent play. So don't be too upset if you get Rapid Hit and Precision Instrument, as it can still do quite well. And now for PvP. With the change to Rangefinder, I personally don't like the extra zoom, so I'll be steering clear of that perk. Heal Clip won't do much in PvP at all. Slick Draw I am not a fan of as it decreases target acquisition. Rapid Hit I love in PvP as well, so that's a good choice. Keep Away is a choice a lot of people are high on, and myself included. It grants 10 range, 30 reload speed, and narrows the accuracy cone by 5% if no enemies are within 15 meters of you. And given the range on this hand cannon, that is a wonderful play here. You can peek shoot from a long ways away and get a free 10 range and better accuracy for doing nothing other than playing back. This perk is top tier for PvP in my opinion. And Fragile Focus is very similar. It grants 20 range as long as your shields aren't broken. So again, it's great for sitting back and peek shooting. This means you basically only need 80 range on the hand cannon, and as long as you keep your health up, you'll be hitting 100 range, which is over 40 meters. So for the left column, in this order, I'm going Keep Away first, then Encore, then Fragile Focus, and then Rapid Hit. But you can't really go wrong with any of these perks, and they're all great on this hand cannon. In the right column, Opening Shot is always nice as it grants aim assist, range, and accuracy help on the first shot of an engagement, though I think we can do better. Moving Target feels great on any weapon I have used it on. It grants 10 aim assist while ADS'd and reduces the ADS movement speed by 2.5%, allowing you to strafe faster. I already talked about the damage perks, but in PvP, Frenzy and 1 stack of Golden Tricorn would allow you to hit for 92 to the crit, which still wouldn't get a 2-shot kill. But if you paired these damage perks with Radiant or Weapons of Light or even an Empowering Rift, then you could get into 2-tap territory. But I think the strength of this weapon is its consistency, not the 2-tap potential. But to each their own. Precision Instrument at 6 stacks, which is its max, hits for 25% more damage, meaning at its max stacks, it would hit for 100 damage per crit. But you do have to chain 6 headshots together, which isn't impossible, but it's also not very easy. This perk requires you to be accurate and get the precision hits in pretty rapid succession, so the benefit you would see from this would be few and far between, I think. So what do I recommend? Well, like I said, I think the strength of this weapon is its consistency and ability to peak shot and duel. So that is why I think Eye of the Storm is the best perk for PvP. It straight up just helps you win duels. The whole background footage has been me getting kill after kill with this thing, and I'll be the first to admit I am not a great shot in Destiny. This thing honestly just hits crits with ease. I just love the feel of it so much. For barrel options, I think you would want Small Bore or Hammer Forged. Small Bore gives 7 stability and range, so you get a lot of bang for your buck in the stat department, and this thing is already a stat monster for a 120 RPM hand cannon. Hammer Forged is straight up 10 more range, but the difference in 3 points of range is only about 0.4 meters, so I would take the stability from Small Bore instead. For magazine perks, Ricochet Rounds gives the most stat benefits with +5 range and 10 stability, so go for that. My roll has Armor Piercing, which I mentioned, which is just +5 range, and the same with High Cal Rounds. So if you get those are still great perks to have. For PvE, Flared Magwell is my go-to for +15 reload speed as well as 5 stability. And then if you get the Adept version this weekend, you get a bonus to all your stats and can equip Adept mods. So you can increase the stat of your choice. This will depend on what you like and what your role is. For my role, I would simply go with Adept Stability because I have 87 range, and then Encore gives me more range when I get kills. So I don't really feel like I need more range, and Stability would help more. Anyways, that is my god roll guide for the Igneous Hammer. I don't often do weapon reviews, but after I fell in love with this weapon after playing Iron Banner with it last week, I felt compelled to make a video on it. So good luck grinding trials for your god roll, and if you made it this far, then thanks so much for watching. Enjoy trials this weekend, and take care.